for each side. And this is what I've been watching this week. So, we all talk about LeBron James. The great part about having two type players that can get to the hole is they're going to make you switch. So right now we see LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are going to give each other kind of a slide back pick. And what's going to happen? LeBron's going to get the ball right where he wants it. What do you mean where he wants it? Where two good defenders are looking at him so he can either attack or he can hit an open guy to the hole. This is the last seconds of a game. What is he going to do? They're actually down. Now, I do think he could have kept his dribble and kept going to the hole. I do think he could attack left, but he gets the ball to Haslam. Why do I think this is a good play? Because Haslam can make this shot. His defender came over, he spread the pick, and usually he can hit this shot. LeBron as a leader can make this shot, and LeBron as a leader can take that. So, right here, what do we have? Now, LeBron late in the game again. I see LeBron going to the hole, looking for the contact. It even seems like maybe he can get the foul. I don't agree with this necessarily because this isn't Dwayne Wade, but he passes it out. Now, as you look at the next two dribbles, the ball moves around. They say LeBron's scared to shoot it late in the game. Well, this is 11 seconds, and he shoots a three to tie the game. Now, here we go again. He comes off of his screen. Now, what I love about this, he has two players that switched. He has Hibbert. He has both of these guys on him. What do you do? He can either drive, hesitate, which he could have done last time going to the left, but he decides to get it to Bosh. Why is that good? As a big man, I loved it when the point guard got it to me late in the game to shoot the ball, especially when he had two on him. He has Shane Battier in the corner as well. He decides to get it to one of the big three. That's right, Bosh is one of the big three, and he knocks it down. Now, last play. Here we go. LeBron is driving. Now, what do I like about it? Well, the pick on Bosh made a switch. Anytime you guards are out there, any kids, if a big man is ever on one of you guards and you shoot a jump shot, you are bailing out. Right now, I know LeBron is going to drive the ball and attack the basket because there's no way that Hibbert can stay with him. It's the last seconds of the game and he's attacking. Because if LeBron does shoot a jump shot right here, it is a bailout. So there's no way that LeBron's going to shoot a jump shot because I know people are criticizing him. He has to go to the hole. So right now, as we roll it, you'll see he's headed to the hole and, oh no, wait. He did bail out with a jumper. Luckily for the team, he gets the ball, and this is what I want to talk about. Everybody's been talking about this when he calls Dwayne Wade up to come and get the ball. I love the fact he called Dwayne Wade up to come get the ball because Dwayne Wade is a great shot maker. But the fact of the matter is, Hibbert is still checking him. That's when you can go 1-4, LeBron spread it out and attack, but instead, you see who's spreading it out. That's Dwayne Wade, the shot maker of the Miami Heat. And right now, there is no offensive play caller. There is no thought process except let me beat my man, see where the help comes from. And the reason why I don't like this, LeBron James is just as valuable as Eddy Curry over there in the corner because he's on the strong side. He's not going to get the ball, not going to be able to shoot. But I can't necessarily say every situation in those, every play in those situations were his fault. I think there's times, Bones, when he could take an extra dribble, hesitate, and keep on going. And I do think it's times he does need to hit that open man. But for him and having a guy like a Dwayne Wade on there, I do think he has to let Dwayne and him and himself and Dwayne split shots and take the last second. I don't think it's just for LeBron to take the last second shot or just for Dwayne to take it.
I think it's a great debate to watch the way it is that Eric Spoelstra, as a coach, deems where it is the most advantageous matchup is. I mean, you exploited the fact that Hibbert was on LeBron. I think that was one of the things as players you look at and go, come on, man, this is our advantage. You've got to attack this guy and you got to do something. But boy, Webb should be a coach after all that. You see him breaking it down.
We want to take
What's going on? What are you doing in here?
If you take the ball up top, Bones, and I'll be in the corner, and I could just show you, this is the only thing I hate, is that if I'm on the same side as you, so if you're on the right side, if I'm on the left side, whatever side, if I'm here, it is nothing I can do. I'm LeBron James, one of the best players in the world. And that's Dwayne Wade right there. We're letting everybody off the hook because this side is short. And so if you stand right here, you're LeBron. We have a guy that's checking Dwayne, so if you take a dribble, now I can just do this. It's nowhere you can go. I can just float and jab and give this guy a tough decision and wait for my weak side to help. And so having LeBron and Dwayne Wade on the same side of the floor anytime is terrible. What I'd like to see them do is a little Sacramento, a little Dallas, a little Lakers, where if Dwayne Wade or someone got the ball here,
the pinch post play option, yeah.
And LeBron James comes by and I give it to him, what are you going to do with him coming full speed?
Right.
And then say I don't pass it to him.
There'll be a play behind you, and then as LeBron's coming out, my decision is I'm either coming, and if I do come as a defender, you're going the opposite way. Right.
And I have shooters over here in the corner. Or even if I have LeBron set a flare screen and that guy has to stay with them, and so LeBron comes over. But I think it's to your point. I think a lot of it has to be done, or a lot of responsibility has to be on the play calling of the coach, because you put guys in different situations to succeed. Look at the real coach, the really good coaches that do it, Carlisle, even Don Nelson. Those guys did, and I think a little bit more can be done by the coach.
He's got to take the shot late. I can never fault him for doing that, though. LeBron for
no, and especially not as a team player. You look at Magic Johnson, you look at some of the best players, they got it to their open guys. If James Worthy was at the top of the key for a free throw shot, not that Haslam is him, but Haslam can hit it. And you saw Bosh hit that. Bosh hit game-winning shots, and Bosh is one of the big three. He has to share the ball, just like Ray Allen would with Garnett and Garnett would with
Bosh has changed his mindset.
Yeah, Bosh has done that. And we saw the games that they played that they lost. When they played against Utah, it was Haslam taking a shot. Not a bad jump shooter. I'd rather have Bosh in that situation the way he is at the elbows. And then in the Laker game, both Juwan Howard and Haslam had some bad possessions in that game that cost them maybe a chance of getting the victory. So they know how valuable Chris Bosh is to their future, especially their deep run into the playoffs this year.
We're getting close to tip at Amway Center. It's the Heat and the Magic coming up here on NBA TV. Dwight Howard taking the floor. Is it the final time on this floor as a member of the Orlando Magic? Boy, the drama just continues.